Well, just having this vast city park here is such a great resource here in Erbil. Got my tea, 20p a cup.
It's like very high priority and like high speed because they wanted to get going like pretty much immediately. And then like, so we did it, I like put in like a huge effort, like 3 weeks.
Yakking. Well, I do love this car park. It's pretty much the only car park in Erbil that doesn't have 24-hour security, and it's pretty quiet here. But I never hang around too long, and I'm heading out of Erbil today over to Soran. I don't really want to leave Erbil, to be honest. It's nice here. But I think that every time, you know, I didn't want to leave Bulgaria, I didn't want to leave Turkey. My first nights here, I was like, oh, I shouldn't have left Georgia. And then I get to the place and it's fine. So yeah, off to Soran. I mean, it's so dusty here. Clean filter in my vacuum cleaner. It's a great bit of kit, this, the Opolar vacuum and compressor. Let's see how much I can pick up from the carpet. The carpet looks clean, but good thing about this vacuum cleaner is it's also an air compressor, so it's got this powerful air jet here. The rain is dirty here as well. Just a random bloke in army outfit, just hanging out, guarding something. Well, I need to fill up some petrol, so it's time to get our hands on some of this sweet Iraqi oil. Let's see what all the fuss was about, shall we? Now, to mark the occasion, I have a little upgrade for the car. See, I've got these GoPro mounts dotted around the car. These ones I don't really use very much. This one I use. And I'm going to put a new one right here. Is that gonna enough room there? Yeah. And now I can bring you along right to the pump. Slav. Benzin? Full?
Normal.
Normal. Okay, make sure you're sitting down for this part because petrol here is 45 pence per litre. I just filled up my tank for £14. I've got to drive more around here. This is ridiculous. Straight from the refinery. Oh yes. Our first army checkpoint. Normally they show a bit of an interest in me. No, first one, negotiated.
Ronnie,
Slav,
hello.
hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. Where are you from?
England,
England.
yes.
Where do you go?
Soran,
Soran. What are you working here?
no, tourist,
A tourist.
yes.
Okay, can you show me your document?
Yes,
Norton.
yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Norton.
Thank
Have a
you.
good new day.
Thank you.
Go. Regalo, ciao.
Hello,
ماشي.
Soran,
ما تعرف عربي؟
England,
بس انجليز؟
English.
سلام
Soran.
سوران
Soran, you?
سوران
Soran?
سوران You English
Yeah.
where from
England, Londra.
بريطانيا Do you speak Kurdish? No.
No. You speak English?
My language English يعني كم
Little. Rolling on into Soran. Well, I found some restaurants, so that's something. Oh, have some falafel actually. Falafel?
كات ساعات صار لنا بالدوانة.
Selam.
Bayağı zor bir.
Well, you know, I do like Muslim cultures like Morocco and Turkey and here, where there's a real vibrant street life. Everything's kind of going on outside. And to be fair to them, the women here, and the cats and the dogs actually, all seem pretty well fed and well looked after. So that was a joke there, by the way. I was looking at my YouTube analytics the other day, and recently most of my audience has been from America, which is good. But it does mean I'll have to explain things a little bit more. I prefer a more nuanced style, but that's okay. I don't mind pandering to my audience if it gets me more views and subscribers, which is what this trip is all about ultimately. Irony. Did not expect these scenes in this part of the world. Snowy mountains. Okay, here we go. A little bit of government approved leisure space here. Oh yeah, very nice. Here we have the Kurdish bread, which might be the best bread I've ever had. I mean, it's in the conversation at least, and this is 5p each for these. I just pick up a bag of 10. I ate 9 of these yesterday. It opens up so well for a sandwich, and yeah, I'm just gonna have it with a bit of honey. Some of this local soft cheese. Just a great thing to have in the car. Sandwiches, peanut butter. It's got a little dusting of sesame seeds as well, which is a nice touch. I've just worked out this is actually yogurt and not cheese, but yeah, I did wonder why it was so soft. Yeah, it's yogurt. These local mandarins as well. Mandarins, just, they're the best. just loads of locals taking photos of the waterfalls. It's not a great ride for me. Need some milk for coffee though, so have a little walk round. They're quite into their hair gel around here. Oh, you want some money? 2,000? No, one. One. There's no sign. Well, it's nice to see all the local Kurds out on a Saturday afternoon enjoying their local beauty spots. And they're arriving by the coachload. I was hoping to do some wild camping out here in the mountains, but the police are quite serious around here. The Turkish police, I was a bit worried about them at first. They're just like young lads in uniforms, just doing a job, chilling out, having tea, eating mandarins, just like pleased to see me and chat to me. These guys are a little bit into their roles as police, and yeah, they're a bit serious, so don't know if I can really relax out here. You do get that in European cultures as well, like some like the Greeks, the Italians, Portuguese. You have this like jock police culture out there, and they're like, it's basically just men who derive their self-worth from muscles, uniform, being part of a gang, authority. You can actually pretty much root all of humanity's problems down to that part of the male psyche, if you wanted to. But it is nice driving around here. Something for the thumbnail, I think. Well, I do want to find a car camping spot here somewhere. A little car camping adventure within a car camping trip. Alright, let's have a look around here. area. I don't think it's going to work out here. Sorry everyone. It's just it's not fun. There's just people everywhere. Wherever you go, wherever I can go, there are, you know, it's just a step too far for me. So I've got this rule with my mum. I use my parents' address as my mailing address when I sold my house. So like all my mail goes there. And I've got this rule with my mum that just says like any mail I get while away, just stick it in the drawer. Don't tell me about it, and I'll deal with it all when I get back. Because I got these these fines from the Hungarian police saying I didn't buy a motorway vignette when I was there. So it's like. And now she sends me messages like pictures of some mail, like putting these in the drawer. And like, the whole point of the drawer is I don't want to know about it. And then she's like, ignorance isn't always bliss. It's like, I don't want to know about it. So now I'm just like, just open them, tell me what they are now. And she's like, I'm out now, I'll open them later. So it's like, thanks mum, just ruined my drive. I was having a great time here. Now I'm thinking, what are these letters? So my mail was a jury summons and debt reminders for my Hungarian violations, which is good news because it's not any new stuff, so I'm not paying it. They these debt collection agencies buy foreign debt for like 10% of its value, and then just send request letters for the money, and then they ramp it up every kind of, they say if you don't pay it now you'll have to, but they've got no mandate from UK law. They've got no right to prosecute me or anything. All they've got is letters, so it's a bit of a pain for my parents to keep receiving them, but you know, it's like they'll give up eventually, and it helps. Like, I can't be traced, so what are you going to do? Found a new nighttime spot. It's really quiet here. Haven't heard any cars go by. Well, it's 8 o'clock. I found a great new nighttime spot. No cars. Well, I think there's a school right here, so it has got a little bit busy in this area.